Welcome to Devlog 3 of the Endless Arc. So it's been a while since the last one, but I've got a few things to talk about. So first of all, I made a poster, and this took me around 2 weeks to do, and was one of my biggest art pieces yet. I felt like it'd be good for promotion, and if I ever opened a store or go to events, I'd have something physical to sell or give away from my game. So all these constellations are real. If you can find out what they are, I'll be interested to know if you can. You can also access the wallpaper on my Patreon. Next up we have random generation. Now the system is done, but how I use it may change in the future. So I currently have a big grid of chunk objects, which GM Room Pack will replace with rooms. And GM Room Pack is a really cool extension by Yellow Afterlife, go check that out if you're interested. I've manually added in some bushes, these kind of act as walls. There are also these big stones I call stone passes, so you pay the amount shown on the stone and it opens up a pathway to the next chunk. I've made some other improvements, such as to the main hub and the temporal gardens, mainly visual, and I'm using the colour palette SPF 80, made by the amazing Sam, who's making some awesome games with Cheeky Noughts. So anyway, I've got a few things that I've got to do before the alpha demo is released. So I've got to add in a good amount of weapons and items. So I have this idea for primary and secondary weapons. So primary weapons float around Ara, as you can see on the screen, and the Fairy Somnat is possessing them, that's part of the magic. And those are the main way that you attack opponents. Secondary weapons will be shown on Ara's back, and these are like weapons that Ara uses, and they're just like projectiles but shoot much less frequently than the primary ones. Now I need to change Ara's appearance a little just to match the poster and improve her running animation. It doesn't look that great to be honest, so I'll get to that. I've got to decrease weapon sizes because I've been told by a lot of people that the weapons look too big. And I've got to add in many more chunks. But the last thing I need to decide on before I begin with these chunks is sizing. So I came across this amazing game in development called Archvale. This game works similarly to mine in that it utilizes chunks and that the player can travel through to explore. But the fact there is a lot of space for the player to move around in, and also how varied they look, is super appealing to me. So I don't want the player to feel trapped or get bored by small squares. So that may work with a game like Forager, but since I'm involving like roguelike mechanics, it's gonna feel restricted. So I'm definitely gonna consider having much bigger chunks for more variety. So that's it for this devlog, quite a short one, but hopefully I can do this more frequently now that I've got all my act together. There's going to be more updates coming through. I've got so many ideas that I need to chuck into this game, but I need to get the alpha demo done first. The quicker people can test the game for me, the quicker I can know whether certain things work or not, and I can change it, and I know the right path to take. Anyway, that's all for now. So as per usual, believe in yourself, never give up, and I'll see you next time. People are in bed, so I've got to be quiet.